What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. My wife told me I look cute in the shirt and to wear it for today's video. Since we got it in the mail a little bit late for the market watch, let's use it for the reaction to the Noble Knights coming out. They're fire, my shirt's fire, it's pretty nice. All I've seen is they're typing in them on the OCG website, and I've been waiting. I know they got new equip spells, they got a level 9 synchro. I can't wait to read these cards. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting with I love it when it's hot. Oh, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, calm down there. They're just cards. Flame Noble Knight Astolfo is a Fire Warrior effect, level 1, 500/200. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per duel, so they must be pretty good. I'm hoping they're pretty good. You've let us down so many times with Noble Knights, and here comes 10 more cards. I wonder when they got rid of the light and dark theme just completely. You can banish a Fire Warrior monster from your hand or graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand, so it's an enabler. Then you can make this card's level become the banished monster's level. That's pretty cool overall, so it's gonna pop out. That's cool for X-easing, that's cool for synchroing. You pick and choose, that's nice. You can banish this card from your graveyard during your second standby phase after activating this effect. Special summon this banished card. Then you can special summon one of your Fire Warrior monsters that is banished or in the graveyard. Did you really need a once per duel effect on something that takes 2 whole turns later? I get Noble Knights, they equip, there can be grind games. Once per duel on both? This doesn't make sense to me. This should have been once per turn. So what the freaking heck was that? Okay, let's hope the rest of it's a little better. I still like the first effect, by the way. Flame Noble Knight Ogier is a Fire Warrior effect, level 4, 1500/2000, so a pretty thick booty. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one Fire Warrior monster or one Noble Arms card from your deck to the graveyard except for himself. That's pretty good, being able to Foolish Burial anything in the type. Well, it's a Fire Warrior, so not anything, but you get where I'm going. And also being able to Foolish Burial the Noble Arms cards gives an equip for the Gearfried that we should be getting somewhere down the road. Toon Chaos, I'm looking at you. Also, Toon Chaos is supposed to get Noble Knight cards, so those may become more important with this release. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target a warrior monster you control, equip this card to the target you control, so it basically becomes a Noble Arms or like a fire spirit behind the other fire monster. A monster equipped with this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it's any warrior monster. It goes out of the Fire Warrior realm into General Warrior realm, and then it protects it from being destroyed by any card effects. This isn't like unaffected by, though, and he can't send another copy of himself, so you have to figure out how to get this to the graveyard in order to equip, so you'd want to overlay. You're gonna have to do some work for this, but this does Foolish Burial so that you can send and banish for the first one. Okay, there's some synergy there. Once per duel, by the way. You'll only get to do that once. Flame Noble Knight Oliver. Olivier? Okay, I'm just giving up. You're Oliver for now. Fire Warrior Tuner effect, level 4, 1000/1500. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn. You can send one Fire Warrior monster or one equip spell from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, its level becomes 1. That seems counterproductive for big synchroing, although with all the 4s and stuff, maybe it helps? And in order to special, though, it's a bit of work because it's a send. Okay, if this card's in your graveyard, you can target a warrior monster you control, equip this card to the target you control. Your opponent cannot target a monster equipped with this card with card effects. So it becomes, the more you equip these guys, the stronger it becomes. That's kind of the Noble Knight theme. But so these are monsters, but they're also equipped spells. Kind of cool concept, kind of cool concept. Flame Noble Knight Magnus is a Fire Warrior effect, level 4, 1500/1000. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle 3 of your other Fire Warrior monsters and or Noble Arm cards that are banished and or in your graveyard into the deck to draw cards. So you recycle your banished resources. It actually does something with the banished cards which you're getting rid of, but it seems like you want a lot of these cards in the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target a warrior monster you control, equip this card to the target you control. A monster equipped with this card cannot be destroyed by battle. So battle protection, target protection, destroyed by card effects protection. Slowly trying to cover everything, slowly. Non-targeting removal still takes care of this completely, by the way. Flame Noble Knight Leader Roland, a Fire Warrior Synchro Tuner effect, so Synchro Tuners are always nice to see. Level 5, 2000/500, 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monsters, 1 plus, you know. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. If this card is Synchro Summoned, you can activate this effect. During this turn's end phase, send 1 equip spell from your deck to the graveyard, then add a warrior monster from your deck to your hand. Really? During this turn's end phase? They really like to... These guys are burning with passion and... Oh, we're gonna sit by the fire for a while. We're not gonna ignite, we're gonna sit by it. We're gonna wait. Okay. During the main phase, if this card's in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target a warrior monster you control, equip this to the target you control as an equip with this effect. Gains 500. I was getting so hyped. I was like, we're going somewhere, boys. This means, 500. Gosh dang it. God, please tie this together. Please tie this together. Flame Noble Knight Emperor Charles is a Fire Warrior Synchro effect monster, level 9, 3000/200, 1 tuner plus 1 plus non-tuner monsters. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. If a monster on the field, equipped with a card, even during the damage step, becomes equipped with a card, you can destroy 1 card on the field. That's kind of cute. You can only use it once per turn, but it's a pop just for equipping. That's what the deck does. During the end phase, you can equip 1 equip spell from your hand or graveyard to this card, then equip a Fire Warrior monster from your deck as an equip card with this effect. The equipped monster gains 500. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not where I would want to be going. This seems like the end place. And of course, a level 9 synchro for many decks would be. A lot of decks that can make level 9 synchros like to go into rank 9s later, VFD, True King of all Calamities, those kinds of things. That doesn't mesh with that style at all. This is the end boss monster that they're trying to make here. Okay, that's Noble Knightish of them. Flame Noble Arms Durandal, spell equip. You can only use 1 of this card's name's first and second effects per turn, and only once that turn. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can add 1 level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, then destroy this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the monster it was equipped with was sent to the graveyard, you can target a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except warrior monsters. So there's a lot of this tie into Fire Warriors and then allowing you genericness with warriors. I do like it. It doesn't lock you to Fire Warriors. Warriors being one of the best typing in the game. Warriors come out to play. I like that. But, So I guess you could synchro away. You can bring something back. You can continue up a line. That's kind of cool. But you're also probably going to just be popping this. You destroy this card for this effect. There's no synergy with this. It's like pick and choose is actually what's happening here. Pick and choose which effect you're going to use. Flame Noble Arms. I'm not going to try. I'm a Yugi tuber. We all know. Equip spell. You can only use 1 of this card's names first and second effects per turn and only once that turn. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target 1 face-up monster you control. This turn, you cannot declare attacks with other monsters. Also, can make a second attack during the battle phase, then destroy this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the monster equipped is sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-up monster on the field, destroy it. So extra pops. So you decide to pop 1 card or attack twice and with nothing else. Okay. OTK ability of Noble Knights, they get big. Flame Noble Arms, Joyous? Okay, we'll just call you Joyous. Spell equip, you can only use one of this card's name's first and second effects per turn, and only once that turn. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target a Fire Warrior monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, then destroy this card, so self-replacing. But a lot of these Fire Warrior monsters equip themselves, so okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, because the monster was equipped to sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Fire Warrior monster from your hand. So enable it from your hand instead of a free resource back from grave. I see. Alright, I saw this and I instantly thought like Horn of Heaven, counter trap, but it was a normal trap, so I want to see what this card does. This is Oliphant Thorn, a normal trap card. You can only activate one card with its name per turn. Activate one of these effects. Banish an equipped spell from your field or graveyard, destroy a card on the field. That's almost Regeki Break-ish. Huh. Destroy one Roland monster you control. Then special summon up to 3 Fire Warrior monsters from your deck in defense position, whose total levels equal 9, but negate their effects. Also, you can't special summon it until the end of your next turn except Warrior monsters. That's pretty good. Up to 3 from your deck. That's pretty nice. So all for just, but it's a 2 for 3, and it's going to end you up in a synchro. Yeah, that's. And you can get Ash Blossomed on the effect. Okay, so what I'm getting from this entire deck is not feeling the best. These Flame Noble Knights, I don't necessarily like the synergy. Certain cards, so you know, they only go with lighter darks, while other cards, they did gain a hand trap somewhat recently. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. Babe, I'm sorry I used your shirt for this. Man, I was a lot more hyped at the beginning of this video. It's what Noble Knights do. They let us down. I know there's hardcore Noble Knight fans out there. I bought this deck when it was expensive and played it during Mermail format. Trust me, I've been there, man. I've been there. This is not big happy smiles for me, but let me know about you guys. Maybe you could see something I'm not. There's definitely cards that I don't just automatically give up on Noble Knights with, and I know Johnny managed to top a regional in the modern era with Noble Knights. Golly, but he's like a rogue master. Like, this isn't what I wanted to see from everything. It's not the direction I thought they would be heading, and history repeats itself of me being really excited and being kind of let down. This is in Rise of the Duelist. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this conversation. Please do not do any Noble Knight buyouts using my TCG player link in the description down below, costing you nothing extra and supporting the channel directly. Instead, go for some Duel Overload or something. I just, even if you go big brain after some support, don't do it. Stop yourself. Get some help.